Good day. Back on our Les Paul do-it-yourself build here. I'm gonna flip this lens every time. I don't know, I forget to flip that screen over so I can see what the hell's in the screen. There you go, guys. I got this. I didn't shoot the video when I was clearing it and stuff like that, but I got a bunch of pictures, so I'll post those up at the same time. But so there's the back. This is only the first go around, so it's got some little bit of roughness to it, but you can see the, like, look at the wood grain in there. It's just phenomenal. It looks amazing. You can see it there. It looks unbelievable. This thing turned out absolutely amazing. You know. So I still got a little ways to go yet, but I mean, you can see here, it's got lots of nice flame on it. And the more clear I put on it, the deeper it's going to get. And the neck, I mean, the neck is just unreal. The whole thing looks amazing. It really does. Really happy with the way this turned out. I'm definitely going to do some more of these. I'll probably end up selling them. You know, I can only have so many guitars. I already got a bunch downstairs. So I guess now I'm going to sand it down and get it ready for another round. So I've got, so what I did here, I'll just kind of go over the process. When I started with this, with the color originally, I went yellow, okay? With this, remember in my previous video, I used this. $6 at Walmart. It worked unbelievable, right here. You don't have to go and buy expensive dyes and stuff like that. This worked perfect. I'm going to keep using this, actually, this product. It actually works amazing. And they got all the vivid colors too. It's pretty cool. So I used that. I did the yellow before I did anything. And you know, obviously then I got the back already and stuff. But just the front here, I went with the yellow. And then I put a coat of clear on it to seal it. Sanded it. And then I did my burst with my here. I did the burst with these candy concentrates, right? Remember those? Okay. I think it's going to be a little hard to do that unless you have some type of a candy concentrate or some type of a candy type system. I don't know how else you could probably, I mean, you could do it by hand, but it doesn't look the same. You know, and typically by hand, you just don't have the same kind of fading and blending effect that you do when you're spraying it, you know, and you're going to get more depth too this way. But so then I did then I went over it with the tangerine after I had the yellow on. Then I went over it, then I started doing the burst with the wine candy, and then I went over it. I diluted a little bit of black with the wine, and I just kind of darkened up the edge of it. I can still see through it. So it's not that dark. I don't know if it looks pretty dark on the picture, but and that's basically what I did. And then I took all the tape off, cleaned up all the binding, and then I cleared the whole, hung it up, and I cleared everything. So, like I say, the hard stuff is done now, and I'm going to start sanding this and get another probably 3 or 4 coats on there today, and then I'm going to do it again. So I'm probably going to apply another at least 6 more coats of lacquer on here, and then I'll have to let it sit at least a week for it to cure up. But in the meantime, I can work on the fretboard. I'll level the frets. And, you know, oh, and I still have to black out, once I get it sanded this time, depending on how smooth it is, I'm going to black out the headstock before I throw some more clear back on it. And then the headstock will be done. I still love that headstock, man. That headstock is just, it's just amazing. Look at this. It's crazy. It looks phenomenal. You know? And the wood grain, I mean, here, I'll get a close-up on here. Like, look at the wood grain on here. It is just fantastic. You know. Well, look at that, eh? Woo! You can see there's a little texture there, see? Okay. Because some of it still does sink into the wood. But it's a good thing I use that wood filler, because I'd be putting about 16 coats of clear on here to fill that up, you know. It'll fill up here. You know, once I get, probably after this go round, it should be pretty good. But look at that wood grain, it's just incredible. It looks really good. So pretty happy. You know, so I think I'm gonna have to wait a week or so to polish it after, so I'm gonna probably order another guitar here right away, so I have something to kind of work on. In the meantime, I want to put another one together. I don't know if I'll do another Les Paul right away, or I think I might do a Telly. But I'm gonna get two of them anyway. And I know somebody else wants a Les Paul, so I'll probably be doing another one of these here shortly anyway. So other than that, oh, I was going to show you the gun I'm using too. This is the gun that I use. This is a SATA. This is an RP gun. Okay. You don't have to use this, but that's what I'm using. This, I think this has a 1.3 tip in it. So you can use whatever you want. You can get a cheap one. You can go to Princess or your Harbor Freight or whatever you guys call it. I don't know if they have it in the States there. I don't know if they sell paint guns or not, but other than that, that's about it. So I'll leave you with that, and I'll probably just do another short clip when I have this thing sanded down. I was thinking of wet sanding it, but I think I'm going to wait until the next one, just so that these cavities have enough material on them so that the water doesn't penetrate the wood. I mean, you're not soaking it down, but you know, the least amount of water the better. So I think I'm just going to give this a dry sand. I don't think I'm going to get too crazy with the trying to get totally smooth right now. I just want to build up the layers here. This is the main objective right now, so I have something to sand and polish later. So there you have it. You know, it's definitely coming together. Like I say, the neck looks real good here. There's no gaps. It looks, everything come together good. I'm pretty impressed. You know, because like I say, I've watched some of these guys put these together online there. I've been watching a few videos, and some of these they're terrible. Either, I mean, I don't know, either some of the guys don't know exactly what they're doing with them, or I have no idea, but who knows what the deal is. That's why sometimes it's better to start with something a little more simple. You know, I think probably on a first one, like for somebody, it would probably be better to get like a Strat with a, you know, with a bolted on neck. That way you don't have to worry about the neck, and you know, something with no bindings, because it's a pain in the ass too. It just adds a bunch of labor. You know, it looks good. It makes the color pop, that's for sure. But that's about it. Okay guys, I'm gonna leave it at that, and we'll be back once I got it sanded. I'll just do a short clip and we'll go from there. Okay, good day.